everybody, welcome back to Bentley House. I'm Ara, and today I'm doing my final Addams Family dollhouse tour. This is not the last you will see of the Addams Family house, but this is the final tour in the series where I show you what I did on the project before I started my YouTube channel. I used to have a blog, and that's where I would post everything that I did on my Addams Family house. So I'll post the link to that blog below so you can check it out if you'd like to. There's a lot more information in that blog than I will be able to share with you today in this video because it would take a lot, hours for me to share all that information. So check it out if you have more questions or want to see more photos. Today I'm going to be showing you the basement, which has Grandmama's kitchen, Lurch's very tiny room, and the vault. If you're confused on the layout of the dollhouse and where the basement is located, as always I will link the original tour above that shows the entire house and all the rooms so that you can make sure you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. This is Grandmama's kitchen. It is the first room that you would come to if you went down the stairs. These stairs right here. There actually is not a real entrance underneath here, but I'm hoping to put in like a fake door opening so that you would think that if you opened it you could come down the stairs. There's this little cave entry back here which I hope to turn into kind of a rough pantry. And then there is this cooking fireplace in here for her to do all her cooking. I'm gonna try to give you the best close-up I can so I don't have to pick everything up because there's so much stuff in here. I have an old style sink with a pump that's been broken, so I might try to repair that. A little book and some metal plates. Underneath there's some bowls. There'll be some other stuff like rags underneath there. I have a cauldron that was made by one of my friends. This is like a shovel. She always seems to be digging up roadkill for dinner. A very old-timey looking vacuum. Here on the bottom I have a little rat that's hanging out, and he's on the base this perfect color to match the floor. Got a bucket. Here's the pantry. I'm gonna try and stay out of the light. Here's just a little group of sausages that's hanging, and I hope to have more meats hanging up here on the wall. This is supposed to be, I think, like a coffee grinder. It's actually a little pencil sharpener, but I figured it kind of looked like some kind of medieval kitchen implement that Grandmama could use in the kitchen. Over in this area we have lots of little tools. She's got a measuring cup, a meat cleaver, some longer ladles. This is actually an axe. We've got a little scientist thingy. Someone can let me know in the comments what that's actually called. Some more serving trays, a little anvil so she can beat whatever she plans to be serving. Just a candelabra, you can get those at Hobby Lobby. In the back here I have a bookcase that was made for me in a swap, and I can link more information about that to my blog site if you'd like to check that out. I'll link that below. Here's some pies that I made a long time ago. It was supposed to be a beautiful blueberry pie and a bright orange pumpkin pie, but I burnt them, so I decided they'd be perfect for the Addams Family house. I have a little skull, another little mouse, and a butter churn near the butcher block. I moved the light a little bit so hopefully you can see the fireplace over here. It's got a big cauldron type pot underneath there, and on the top we've got several little brass miniatures. I just want it to look really messy, like she's just thrown things up there. And then over here we have a little ironing board. So I'm sure she does a little bit of ironing while she's down there. And that's about it for this part of the kitchen. There will be definitely a lot more, some books. Oops, I forgot to show you this part. These are some little things, just mystery things, like it says mystery snails. I think the blue bottle is some kind of cleaning solution. The one with the skull says werewolf hair, and then she's got a big bottle of formaldehyde. Maybe she's trying to save some of the stuff that she's got going on. This is Lurch's room, and as you see in the back, I just have a little teeny tiny rollaway bed for him. I have a rocking chair for him to relax, and then I have, this is another little one of those little pencil sharpener things, but it looks like a wool spindle type thing. So I thought it just looked interesting. One of those things you'd have sitting in the basement not doing much. This bed is really cool. I actually do not know the maker. I got it at a mini resale event. It has like a little mattress. This is all metal, done really nicely. So if you know who did this, please leave in the comments so I can give them credit. But it all folds up, and you can hook it like so, and then you have a little rollaway bed. So if I decide to make a different bed for Lurch, there's so many different things I can use this for, but I just thought this was the most amazing little miniature, and it's got all these little moving metal pieces that keep it working. So it's just so cool. I love this. So currently it's Lurch's bed, but that could change. This last space is the vault. This is where they keep their riches, or the things that they really value. And so one of the things I have in here is this little bank safe, and it's broken, but that's why I got it at such a good deal, because I've seen these in antique stores for, I don't know, like 80 to 150 bucks, even more depending on the brand, I guess. But I got this one at a flea market. It was broken, so I got it for $15. So I think it's a really cool little safe. So anyway, I just have to kind of do something to fix that. I have back here just a little gold chair. I think it's a jewelry box, but I think it just looks like a very ornate gold chair that you would probably find in some kind of a treasure room. Have a little treasure box with coins, and I think this is made by Wright Guide Miniatures, and I will link their store. Also, this one is made by them, if that's the correct name. If not, I'll correct it below. This was not made by them. This is just a little thing I found in an antique store. But these were also made by Wright Guide Miniatures. And I haven't taken these out yet because all these little pearls and these little gold nugget pieces, I will have to put onto something else when I decide what they're gonna sit on. So I didn't take them out yet because I didn't want to, you know, lose those pieces. But those will go in there. Just a bag of pearls and a bag of gold nuggets. Way in the back here, I have a guillotine bed of nails, and yes, these are real nails. It does hurt if you touch it, and the end has some stalks on it, and then this blade, if you undo this, the blade will really come down. And this was made by one of my friends, Marie, in a swap. So this is a really cool piece, and I have this in the treasure room or the vault room because this is something probably the Addamses is a family heirloom, and so they're keeping it in the treasure room. The last thing I have sitting in there is just this little bench, and I will probably put some more treasures or books or family heirlooms sitting on top of this when I get to that point. And then I also want to just hang up some pictures in like gilded frames to make this really, really look like the treasure room or the vault. The last thing I forgot to show you, these are going to go in the kitchen. These little kitchen implements, and this was another thing I bought at a miniatures sale. I paid $4.80, So not too bad for these little babies. Some things I want to do in this area is I would really love to have an Iron Maiden to put in here or somewhere in the basement, because in the TV show they have an Iron Maiden, and I saw one once on eBay and it went for like $100 or more, and at that time I could not even think about affording that. So I might try and make one. I don't know. For Lurch's room, I want to make a ton of art stuff, an art easel, some canvases with paintings of the family, like a painting of Uncle Fester with the light bulb in his mouth. And then I want to put a curtain in here, kind of like that's Lurch's privacy area. So there's lots of things I still need to do in this area, but that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this series of me showing you what's been going on in my Addams Family house. I really am excited about moving forward with it. Lots of things to do. I need to finish the greenhouse, build Uncle Fester's room on the very top of the house. So many things. But yeah, I hope you're excited to join me in those things. I will be making Addams videos for a long time to come, but I really can't wait for it to be finished and have a finished project that I can show people, because that happens rarely. Most of my projects are in constant being worked on mode. And the other thing I need to do is make Addams Family dolls, so that will be some videos coming up. I'm not great at dolls. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.